Disney is one of the biggest companies out there. They own pretty much every movie company. Pixar, Marvel, Lucasfilm, 20th Century Fox, Blue Sky. Okay, maybe not Blue Sky. Recently, Disney began a celebration for being 100 years old, and as part of that celebration, they released a brand new movie called Wish. Wasn't exactly received very well. Despite that, I decided to watch it one day, cause sure, most people might not like this movie, but I don't know, maybe I will. I like Cars too, my standards aren't exactly high. So after watching Wish, do I agree with the review? Yeah, this movie is bad, and now I'm gonna talk about it because I refuse to have wasted an hour and a half of my life for no reason. I'm gonna start talking about story, and then we're gonna talk about other stuff, so get ready. This is probably gonna be like a 20-minute long video or something, I don't know.
I'll tell you a story about a man.
Wish starts with a storybook opening like in Shrek or Sherlock Gnomes, a movie which I watched in theaters for some reason. The opening explains King Magnifico's backstory. Pretty much, he really likes wishes, so he decided to study magic, and now he can grant wishes. Then he made a kingdom because, sure, why not? Okay, so later in the movie, it's implied that Magnifico's parents didn't know magic, so like, is studying magic just something anyone can do? Why don't more people do it? Then we cut to the main character of the movie, Asha. You see, her grandpa's turning 100 years old, and Asha thinks that his wish will finally be granted in the wish ceremony that is happening later in the day. The wish ceremonies are these events that happen once a month where Magnifico grants someone's wish. Also, Asha has a goat. Then it's time for a song, which is Disney's specialty. The song, Welcome to Rosas, explains the super deep, super complicated wish lore. You see, when you turn 18, you have the option to give Magnifico your wish, because he might grant it in the monthly wish ceremony. However, when you give the king your wish, you forget about it. So Asha goes to her friend, who I'm sure has a name, and asks her for help, because Asha's trying to become the king's apprentice, and her friend makes cookies for him or something. I don't know, I'm still not sure what her job is. Asha does some silly, some goofy, and some quirky stuff in this scene, because quirky is the only character trait Disney can assign to the main characters now.
The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night.
A bit quirky.
Then Asha's other friends come in because the only thing better than having one forgettable side character is having 7 of them. Asha's friend, who I'll call Sheldon because I have no idea what his name is, and he acts like he's smarter than everyone else, gives some awesome exposition. He says that Asha just wants to become the king's apprentice so she could grant her grandpa's wish, which is true. Also, one of her friends, Simon, has been sad ever since he gave King Magnifico his wish. I don't remember Simon's name because I just read Lord of the Flies, and because he actually has plot relevance. Doesn't make him a good character though. Now it's time for Asha's interview, and she's about to touch a super scary book, but King Magnifico comes in and stops her before she could do so. Asha and the king talk, and it's revealed that Asha's dad is dead, because the only Disney character that gets to have a dad is Chicken Little, and the main character of that one movie nobody watched. So Magnifico shows Asha all of his cool and awesome wishes, and upon seeing them, Asha says that she didn't expect them to be so alive. I'm not sure what Asha is talking about, since they're literally just blue glowing balls. They're not very alive. Then Magnifico and Asha sing a song, and it's like the weirdest song in the movie. There's not really any lyrics to make fun of like other songs, but they're pretty much just singing a love song to a bunch of balls, and they keep referring to the balls as one person, and it's just like really weird. Like they're singing a love song to a bunch of objects. Originally this was meant to be a love song between Asha and a star guy, but the star guy got changed to be a Luma, so love song wouldn't work anymore, and I guess Disney didn't want to pay the songwriters to make another song, so they just reused this one. Anyways, Asha finds her grandpa's wish, and she asks Magnifico to grant it. However, Magnifico says no because his wish was to inspire the next generation, which was too vague of a wish. And then an epic twist is revealed. As it turns out, Magnifico is going to grant everyone's wish. The twist is so stupid because like, shouldn't this be common knowledge? Everyone in Rosas knows that only 12 wishes get granted per year, and this kingdom probably has like hundreds if not thousands of people. So the fact that Asha acts all surprised about it is just so dumb. Anyways, Asha's mad because people might never remember what they wish for, so Magnifico made them forget about it until the wish is granted. I have a problem with this whole forgetting your wish thing because he used to make Magnifico look like a bad person, but it seems more like he thinks he's genuinely helping people, since making them forget about their wish will make them not miss it. Also, the forgetting your wish thing was such a big deal, then why not just wish for a bunch of money or something? I don't know, maybe that's just not how it works. The rules aren't explained very well, but I also just could have not been paying attention. Both are equally possible. Oh, and by the way, Magnifico doesn't make everyone give him their wishes. It's completely optional, which shouldn't have been the case. It would have been a much better choice to have Magnifico force the people to give him their wishes. Anyways, now it's time for the wishing ceremony, and Magnifico grants a wish. It's so awesome. But people also give him their wishes, and once he takes the wishes, they look sad. Also, Magnifico says that Asha won't be his apprentice. Asha goes back home and tells her grandpa that his wish won't be granted, but when Asha asks him if he wants to hear the wish, he gets mad, because surely Magnifico had a reason to not grant it. Anyways, then Asha sings a song about how she wants something more than to live somewhere where housing is free. But then the Luma from Mario Galaxy shows up. The Luma shows up because Asha wished upon a star, which I guess has never happened before. It's treated like this the first time the Luma has shown up, since Magnifico was surprised by the giant light he caused. Anyways, the Luma seems to be affecting Magnifico's wishes, and that scares him. So the Luma makes some mushrooms talk, and then he gives the goat talking powers. His whole thing is that he's got a deep voice despite being a cute little goat. Hilarious, never been done before. Then there's a stupid song that I hate, and Luma gets the idea to take the wishes from Magnifico. So Asha, Goat, and Luma try to sneak into the king's quarters, and there's a scene where the goat makes them chickens do hilarious things like sing a song. I laughed so hard.
That's a good one.
Magnifico decides to call a meeting and says that whoever caused the magic light is a traitor!
There is a traitor amongst us.
And that whoever catches them will have their wish granted. Asha goes into the wish room to get her grandpa's wish, but then, this is the Thanks I Get starts.
Yeah, I got these jeans from outer space.
This is easily one of the worst songs in the movie, which is saying something because they pretty much all suck. During the song, Magnifico decides to use the curse book and he becomes possessed and evil. Then Asha goes to give her grandpa's wish, but oh no, Magnifico finds her because someone told him she was the imposter, and he breaks her grandpa and mom's wish. After questioning the wishes, Magnifico gets even more powerful. Okay, so after questioning them, Magnifico says that he didn't know how much power the wishes had since he was focusing on protecting them. But like, what if instead of trying to protect the wishes and only breaking them because he gets possessed, Magnifico was always evil, and the reason most people didn't get their wishes granted was because he crushed them. I don't know, maybe wanting the villain to be actually evil was just too much to ask for.
Yeah, I got these jeans from outer space.
Thankfully, Asha and her family ran away, and the goat says some unfunny stuff.
Shark! What? No, I have not seen a shark. I'm just practicing.
Anyways, then it's revealed that Simon was the one to tell Magnifico that Asha was the imposter, and now his wish to be a knight is granted. Then Simon gets possessed and tells Magnifico that the forgettable friends are helping Asha.
Oh, good find, Valentino.
My butt found it.
I hate this movie. So Asha, Goat, and Star break into the castle after that epic line is said, and then there's a song. It's probably the best one in the movie, but still like a 6 out of 10.
Wait till they hear our feet go dun, 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 yeah.
During the song, the queen says she wants to help stop Magnifico. Cool, I guess. So Star gives Asha, so Luma gives Asha a magic stick to defeat Magnifico, and the rest of the gang is trying to save the wishes, and they do. However, Magnifico finds Asha, and he begins attacking her and destroys the magic stick. But then it's revealed that Magnifico was actually Simon, that Magnifico was being evil elsewhere, and he gets attacked by Freddy, Fazbear, and Bonnie. But as if things couldn't get any worse, Magnifico takes Luma. Then he ties everyone to the ground and tries to kill Asha. Holy crap, how's she gonna get out of this predicament? Well, you see, she begins singing a song, and everyone joins in, and Magnifico gets defeated by the power of music. It's already stupid to have the main villain be defeated using the power of music, but it's especially stupid when it's in a movie with no good songs. Okay, I mean, I guess he didn't really get defeated by the power of music. He got defeated because the song inspired everyone, but whatever, it's the same thing. Magnifico gets trapped in his staff, everyone gets saved, and the wishes come true, even the ones that got crushed, because nobody can be sad at the end of this movie. There just needs to be a mega happy ending. Then Simon apologizes and everyone forgives him, even though he's the kind of the reason everybody almost died. Goat makes some random Zootopia reference, which reminded me that I could have been watching Zootopia instead of this garbage, so thanks, I guess. Luma gives Asha a magic wand, and now she's the fairy godmother, even though all she did the entire movie was run away and sing. So that was the story of Wish. It sucks. Nothing happens this entire movie. Asha spent the entire time singing and talking, which wouldn't be so bad if the songs were good and the conversations were interesting. Like, everything about this movie, from the start to the end, was just so boring. The end was one of the most anticlimactic endings I've ever seen. Like, okay, let's look at some other Disney movies. In Snow White or whatever, Maleficent turns into a dragon. That's cool. In The Lion King, Scar takes over everything, and then he gets eaten. Pretty hardcore if you ask me. But in this movie, in this dumb little baby movie for the young Sheldons of the world, Magnifico is just some old guy, probably suffers from back pain, probably posts Minions memes on Facebook, and he's not evil, you know, nothing about him is threatening, even when he's in his super possessed, super evil form. And then his big evil plan, I guess, tie everyone to the ground, laugh a bit, I don't know, I forget what he does, and then he like, oh boy, I'm gonna kill you, Asha, ah! But he takes so long to do it that she can use music to defeat him. I don't know, I didn't write a script for this part. I'm rambling. Okay, so the story sucks, but the movie can still have a bad story and good characters. So, are the characters in Wish any good? No, of course not.
My mouth drooping? I feel like it's drooping.
Wish has a variety of characters, and I only like one. Asha is the movie's main character, and her whole thing is that she's a bit silly and quirky. She's also stupid, I guess, because she can't do basic math to figure out that every wish won't be granted. And she's also kind of unlikable because she complains about living in a place where the king lets you live there for free and doesn't even charge your rent. Also, he grants wishes. Do you think the people that live in Wyoming have an old man that grants their wishes? No, they have to work for their wishes like normal people. Asha doesn't go through any character development. Nobody in this movie really does. That's awesome. I don't really mind when characters don't go through character development if the characters are good in the first place. But no, I don't like Asha. Go is the answer to the question, what if Donkey from Shrek wasn't funny?
My butt found it.
He isn't important to the plot at all. The only thing he does is say something unfunny and nobody laughs. Hey, he's me! I think Disney thought people would like him because he's a cute animal with a deep voice, and he's also a goat, and goats are all the rage on the interwebs. Wait until Disney finds out about Skibbity Riz like Minecraft did. But hey, Goat did what he was supposed to do, which was sell merchandise. I went to Disney like last month, and I saw more people with Goat merchandise than people that saw the movie. The Luma is the best character, he's cute, and I like him. Magnifico isn't even evil. Felonious Gru does more mean stuff in Despicable Me 2, a movie where he's supposed to be good. The only reason Magnifico becomes evil is because he gets possessed by a book. Like, was it just too hard to have the main villain be a bad person without possession nonsense? Magnifico kind of looks like Josh Tomorrow, and I can't stop thinking about that. I forgot the name of the queen, but she does almost nothing, so it's okay. Asha's grandpa didn't look like he's 100 years old. That's all I have to say about him. Asha's friends are stupid and forgettable. They're all references to the 7 dwarves, and having characters just be references is a great way to get me to not care. Okay, that's all the characters. I guess I didn't mention Asha's mom, but did any of you really notice?
Nobody likes to be hated by the population till I find I don't mind when they say go away.
Songs are what a lot of people associate with Disney, which makes sense. They're responsible for his songs such as Let It Go, We Don't Talk About Bruno, and One Little Slip from Chicken Little. But the problem with songs in Wish is that none of them are good. The first song, Welcome to Rosas, is one of the best in the movie on account of the lyrics actually making sense. Doesn't mean I like the song though, because I didn't. And the next song, At All Costs, is this dumb, stupid love song I talked about earlier, and I don't like it. Next is This Wish, and I can actually make fun of the lyrics in this one. In the song, Asha says she throws caution to every warning sign, which, like, isn't that what warning signs are there for? Also, she says she wants more than this, as if she doesn't get to live in a kingdom for free without even charging rent. The next song, I'm a Star, has the worst lyrics in the movie, and I'm not sure how they were approved. I'm gonna play a bit of the song. Hopefully, Michael Mouse doesn't start hunting me down for this.
When it comes to the universe, we're all shareholders.
Get back for your system.
This movie flopped at the box office. Then we got to see the goat's butt. It's some really funny stuff. After that, my least favorite lyric of all time is said.
I'm a star.
Watch out, world, here I are.
Watch out, world, because here I are. Here I are. This movie had a budget of $200 million. How is there a grammatical error this bad, nay, this egregious, in a movie with a budget of $200 million? Here, Bob, I'll fix your stupid little song for you. Watch out, world, cause I'll go far. I kept the rhyme and everything, took me like 10 seconds. But there's just one problem, this song still sucks. I guess there's only one true fix for it. Much better. The next song is This Is the Thanks I Get. It's probably the most infamous one because the lyric, I let you live here for free and I didn't even charge rent. You can tell songwriters had like 30 minutes to make each song in this movie. Magnifico says he got his genes from outer space, which makes no sense because his parents are humans, but whatever.
I don't actually care.
He says he puts the I in omnipotent, and like, what does that even mean? Sure, Magnifico and Omnipotent share an I, but they also share an O and an N. What is so important about the I that Magnifico just needs to mention it in his epic villain song? The chorus is literally just, this is the thanks I get, da 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 da. It couldn't have been any lazier. The song sucks, and I don't like it. Next song is Knowing What I Know Now, and all I have to say about it is that it sounds more like a villain song than the villain song.
Yeah, I got these jeans.
Then there's a stupid song that defeats Magnifico, which is a reprise of This Wish, because it's much easier to reuse a song than to write a new one. That's all songs in Wish. They suck, and I don't like them. Before I end the video, I want to talk about some random stuff I don't really like.
Hey, Megamind, your gadgets are like the Titanic. A total disaster.
The movie looks bad. It's like they were trying to go for a stylized look like Spider-Verse or Last Wish, but they just gave up halfway through and now everything looks fake and bland. The movie was originally going to be 2D animated, and while it would have been cool, it would have sucked if this was the first 2D Disney movie in a while. This movie has a lot of references, which I don't really have a problem with as long as they're subtle. Like how Super Mario Odyssey shop can be seen in the background of the Super Mario movie, which has subtle references, but then there's things like a deer called Bambi, a Peter Pan looking guy that wants to fly, and a Zootopia thing I mentioned earlier. There's a lot of references, and like that maybe if there wasn't so much focus put on mentioning actually good movies, and there was effort put into making this movie good, which would have made more than $2 at the box office. I don't know, maybe I'm just mad there wasn't a Chicken Little references. In conclusion, I did not like Wish. It's really a shame the 100th anniversary movie was bad, because like, it's the 100th anniversary movie. This movie could have been really good, but Disney doesn't want to take any risks on their movies because then people might not go to theaters and see them. Too bad it didn't show up anyways. Hopefully the next Disney movies are better and more original. But their next movie is Moana 2 when they announced Frozen 3 and 4, so I highly doubt it. Excuse me, I have to go. Wish I never saw this movie. Bye, I guess.